Hello and welcome. This is one of my favorite vehicles. It is the Strada Nova. It costs nearly 200,000 euros. There you go, 181,699, 646 centimeters in length, 306 in height, and if you put it on a 4.4 ton basis, you will have 1,200 kilos of payload. And I like this because it is super original as far as vehicles go. It's got a monocoque body outside. It's on a four-wheel drive, this one. It's got a snorkel, and it has got three, I think, sleeping places. Three, I say, because I don't really know how many this is. It's a wide single bed, bit of a squash if two people were in there, but anyway, I don't know. So storage at both ends here at the back, and looking down there to the front. I like the lounge. Now, okay, it is built in such a way as it doesn't have a flat floor. It does have storage in the double floor. Here in the washroom, obviously you wouldn't normally have carpets down, but they want to sell the thing, so they're gonna have to keep the carpets down to protect the floor. There's me in the mirror, and you can see I've got all of this space around me. In fact, I'm not even standing in the shower tray, so I've got all of this space around, and toilet. So it's a really large toilet in a vehicle, 6.5 meter class, so not bad at all. It's you open the door here, it's a sensible sliding door, and there it is. So lots of space there. Kitchen, it comes with 2 burners and a sink. There you go. I could have done with a larger drainage hole, so I've got to find some problems with it instead of being positive about everything. Also, I can't understand the point of something like this. I'd want this covered. There's a couple of fake onions, and up here we've got a plugged USBs too. There, got storage up there. I like the way that La Strada uses these sliding tambour doors. There you've got a wardrobe with the drawers as well. Sort of mixes them quite elegantly, in my opinion. And trying to open this up for you. That'll open up there like that. I suspect that's also meant to be a step, although I don't quite see the function of it as a step. Or maybe I've got that one completely wrong. This is a look into the garage, and you see stacks of space in here. Same size door at both ends. We've also got some electricity there as well. It's got a bar there so you can hang your bike up. I tried one of them in my own van, and it didn't work. Didn't like it at all. And there you go, big drawer down here as well. Didn't show you the one below. And skylight there. Let's come down here. And now La Strada does, I often say it looks a bit like an office, and it's this type of thing. But things like this may look like a filing cabinet, but it's practical. This is the thing. The filing cabinet is a very practical way of storing things. It's got proper sides to the walls, and it's using the space up optimally, in my opinion. Here we have the lounge, and note, okay, we've got the bed up here. I'm not going to operate the bed because we're at the trade fair, and I don't upset the staff here. And but that bed, it will come down to here. I mean, there's not a lot of space below the bed to continue drinking or whatever you're doing, playing cards, playing chess or whatever, and but it is a bit of space when the bed is down. I like this type of bed construction. Actually, I don't like these drop-down electric beds very much, but I like these when you've got the high roof, because it gives all of this space during the day below, and at night it converts easily. It saves space on the floor plate of the vehicle. Of course, vehicles which are higher will burn more fuel, and so that's a point I do need to make. There's a window there, you can't see out of it because there's a vehicle parked directly next to it, which is just the sort of things like that happen on the campsite. And here as well, it's just quite dark this way, so it's darkened window. Don't see the point of things like this. You can't store things like this. better would be some kind of other solution, maybe a sliding, yeah, that would be better, wouldn't it? A slide thing. I know it's not, there's limited amount of things that would go into something like that. Here the same thing occurs. Obviously when this is the bed's down, this could be used for storage, but wouldn't it be better having a slider or something a lot like that to keep things in? Here it's slightly different because you've got the window there, so maybe that has to be open. Storage here as well. Note the shape and the way this comes out. So there you have a place for keeping bottles, slide out pantry, and down here the same thing. Fridge here. Oops, can't open the fridge. There you go. And down there as well, storage under the kitchen. I'll just take this up to show you that here we've got where the batteries go, so you've got your fuses there, and there are compartments under the carpet as well. So let's come out. In the door, as you'd expect with every door in a vehicle, there is a fly screen. I like the door as well, the way the door's been moulded, very original, futuristic. When this came out, when I first saw the plans for it, I said it was the vehicle of the future. Now, I do want to point out negative things as much as possible. It's got a Fiamma awning. I think an OmniStore one would have been better quality. But anyway, apart from just a minor point there. And let's have a look in the garage, and you see you've got all sorts of storage compartments in here as well. Of course the electrics are in there, that's the boiler for example, that's the what we opened up earlier. And in here we find the battery compartment. That's got a Super B lithium battery. You may say that's not a big battery compartment. Yes, well, you could extend the battery compartment by using the space in here for batteries as well. Indeed, one van I had the battery down there, good place as any. But here we've got, I said there was a bike, for the bike could be stored there, and good. See, monocoque single shell all the way around. That has the benefit, well, it should have the benefit anyway, of water ingress security, so stop the water getting in. That's the idea. Normally a vehicle, you've got 4 walls and they're glued together. Okay, here's a caravan, and so what you've got here, you can see where the walls have been glued together by this. You got a wall there, got a bit of glue or sellotape or bubble gum or something, and it sticks this one here, and you put something on the outside. That is a single shell, and what they've done, they've put the single shell onto the body of the 4x4 Mercedes at the front. So there you go, one of my favourite motorhomes, the Strada Nova. It's a good size, and I have said the things I don't like as well, so don't anybody accuse me of being biased or in the pay of the company or something daft like that. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that interesting. I have done, this is the largest site on YouTube for motorhomes and camper vans. There's a huge selection here, and if you're interested in that sort of thing, this is the sort of place you should be subscribed to. All the best from me in Germany.